Hey everybody, it's Friday, and you know what that means? Bluefin Hangout time, our favorite time of the week. We're dedicating this week to Pac-Man, everyone's favorite little ball that eats dots and bigger dots that makes them eat ghosts. It's a paranormal story. It's maybe a horror story. I don't know what's under the ghost little cloths, but doesn't matter. I'm here with my buds. David Clark, how you doing today?
Well, the pack is back. I love talking about it.
Whoa.
What?
Pack is
right.
back.
Pack is back.
Whoa, I get that in the chat.
Well, Mighty Ducks there. Quack Tag is back, Jack. And to my right is AJ, standing for Aloysius Jones.
Aloysius Jones. I got nothing after Pack is back.
That's what is in the broadcast right now. So we are going to peak there. And of course, to my left, Justin Cavender, human being extraordinaire. How you doing? Hey, Steve, why don't you close the door so people don't come in on us and like that, because it's a bit ajar. So hope everyone's having a fantastic Friday. Make sure that you are active in the comments and give us questions and all that jazz. We are going to be giving away 3 different nanoblock kits. We have the Pac-Man arcade machine, we have Pac-Man with Cherry, and we have the ghosts. Speaking of the ghosts, Justin is actually putting together the ghosts. I see an enormous just pile of pieces there. Are you gonna? And he's like, I could probably do it on stream.
Maybe. I don't know. I doubt it.
So we'll see if in the next 45 minutes or so you can get that together. They are definitely fun, but they're definitely something you could use tweezers for.
You can show them the cherries.
Oh yeah,
there we go.
Just to put the cherry.
And you broke
Oh,
it.
the
And it's
cherry.
broken.
Still not broken. The cherries that goes with Pac-Man, who is half built behind the camera. But you see the cherries.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. There you
And
go.
these are great. They're only $12. They're available now. Right, you can see the 3 different sets that we have: the arcade machine, the Inky and Blinky, and then of course Pac-Man and a Cherry. But yeah, each set is pretty crazy. They have anywhere from 150 to 180 pieces, and they're really fun to put together, as you can see from this amazing screen.
Good luck.
Though. It's a little tricky. What's interesting about the instructions is that it's all kind of top down. I don't know if you can see that from here, obviously, but it's really tricky. It plays like an optical illusion the first time you do one, but once you do it, then you should be set forever. So something to consider.
Yeah, definitely pick them up. And of course, other than nanoblocks, we have a bevy of other Pac-Man products. David, what do you have in front of you?
I have the entry-grade Pac-Man from Bandai Hobby.
And you got the built one right there.
Yeah, it looks
I mean,
pretty
you
cool.
didn't build it though. 'Cause
I did not,
You don't
no.
build anymore, right? You're a figure guy now.
I'm gonna
right?
let that go. I'm gonna let that go.
You build Transformers.
You can show how many
I
pieces
do.
come in it. I know it has like a small amount of it. It's really easy to build.
Yeah. Looks like it's got 2 runners. So I mean, like it's a super quick build.
There you go.
Pac-Man does not strike me as a perfect grade quality
No,
difficult build.
he is a circle
We
with
could.
limbs. So
And then AJ, in front of you, you have probably our most unique Pac-Man item. I don't know if they can pick up the audio on that, but what do you got in front of you?
Got the Proplica Pac-Man. It does the little waka waka noises. If you roll it, it opens and closes its mouth. So it's pretty cool. I think the noise is on, so it might take a while to, start, but it'll get there.
And it goes waka waka.
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of hard to hear.
Yeah, and even has a little display stand too for it.
Nice.
We
I
gotta
bought
go
one
on.
though. Oh,
There we go.
Wait,
and copyright strike.
The game's starting right
the
now.
game
Yeah.
started.
There you go.
And then, of course, in front of me, we have the SH Figure Arts for our buddy Pac-Man. He comes with a Cherry. I believe he comes with a ghost. He comes with a ghost, Cherry, optional faceplate, optional hands and stuff like that. He is a super duper fun build. So yeah,
And if you have a Tamashii stand, there's little pegs so you can have the cherry
Oh,
up dangling
cool.
up for him to
That's
get.
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's seeking. He's trying to get to it.
Yeah, gotta eat it.
It's like when you watch like a 3D movie and you're like trying to hit the little whatever's floating
Right,
and
right.
stuff like that.
I need my points.
Yeah. So in the comments, let us know which of the nanoblocks is your favorite. You guys, if you're fans of the show, you know that questions usually win prizes.
Ooh.
Justin likes to give prizes to good questions. So if you have good questions, maybe Justin or AJ or Clark will give you a prize.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So David, what's your origin tale as far as Pac-Man goes? Have you played Pac-Man all your life, or
I played for a good portion of my life. I remember back when I was like 9 or 10, my doctor's office had like a Pac-Man arcade machine that you could play while you were waiting. And I would always get like fully engrossed in that because it was free as well. So I was like, oh, infinite lives, basically. Let's go.
Your doctor's office is really fancy.
It was pretty cool.
Mine had magazines.
yeah, mine had old magazines and like highlight magazine that people had already answered. Chris Cooper has an amazing comment. I miss seeing the stack of boxes behind David Clark. Sad face.
Oh man.
Sorry. Now we can be together.
Yeah, they still exist though.
Maybe we'll just make a bunch of big boxes behind David
Yeah.
whenever you
I'll
do
bring
these
my
streams.
backlog with me to the studio.
Oh.
Put everybody to work.
People heard the Waka Waka. Justin, you actually have a Pac-Man machine in your home right now.
I do. I got a 1-up arcade Pac-Man machine. It's great. It actually lights up and everything. It's got a light up marquee. And just heads up, their customer service at 1-up is amazing. My circuit board wasn't working with the plug-in for the light, and they sent me a brand new one. It took 2 seconds to install. And thank you very much, 1-up Arcade, for being amazing customer support.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, do you play it all the time?
I play it often, but you do have lives, and I die a lot, and so I don't get terribly far. I've never been good at Pac-Man. I had Miss Pac-Man on Atari 2600, I think, and I wasn't good at that either. But
I've had times playing the arcade game where I'm like, go down, and it's like, oh, he's not going down yet.
Yeah.
He read that input a little too late. Now I'm dead. I'm down 1 life.
Fine. Have you ever played the 4-man Pac-Man?
Oh
Game
yeah,
Busters?
the Royal like the Rumble game,
Yeah,
or
the big one,
the
or it's like
Champion
it's like
Royale?
a huge screen, and that gets pretty serious between me and my family.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool. And they also at some arcades they have like a 4-player like ice hockey game, or like not ice hockey. What are they like? Air hockey. That's the word I'm looking for. They got like a 2 or 4 player air hockey Pac-Man game, and after a certain point, you're playing with just the regular puck. They have like 40 like mini discs on the side, and if you get enough score, all of them just slide into the thing, and so it's just like bedlam.
That's asking.
Where is
for
that,
trouble.
and how can I play it?
I'm sure any Dave and Buster's has it and stuff like that.
Dave and
it's so
Buster's
much fun.
afterwards?
Yeah, I'm down. Let's go.
All right.
It's probably like 4 credits, which is like $8,000.
That's fine. I'll play it once and then enjoy it.
Yeah,
Wow.
CMS GT4 says, remember the Pac-Man cartoon from the 80s? Now,
I
is
do.
anyone old enough? Oh, you remember?
Yeah.
Nice. Where the ghost got eaten and they had to go back home and get like new clothes?
okay, I don't remember that, but I do remember the cartoon.
Yeah. I'm assuming you two don't have a clue what we're talking about.
I've
So,
seen what it looked like. I don't ever remember what it sounded like.
Sounds amazing.
1990. So
Yeah.
You missed out on all the good stuff, Clark.
The bad guy was like a
look
wizard.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure someone in the chat will tell us what his name was. I have no idea. He was an evil wizard trying to get Pac-Man and stuff like that. And what about you, AJ? What's your history with Pac-Man?
I played it several times when I was younger. I think the first time I played it was at an arcade, and then afterwards, it was almost impossible to get me away from an arcade because other than just Pac-Man, I'd walk over to the next arcade game and keep playing until I run out of money. So, I mean, with Pac-Man, it was always like, I'll play you. I'm out of quarters. I don't have more money. Guess I'm going home.
Right. This is a silly question. Which is better, Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man? Miss Pac-Man.
Miss Pac-Man.
It's so much
Yeah, there's
faster.
a bow.
Yeah, and the bow.
Yeah.
The bow.
We need a Miss Pac-Man now.
Ooh,
I'm
maybe
sure it'll be
next.
very hard for them to make a Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah, it's like bow and lipstick.
Done.
Easy peasy. Yeah, I've been playing a ton of Pac-Man 99 on the Switch. I play it a lot because I'm infuriated because I can only get second place, and I get second place a lot.
Right.
Like I probably get it. Mesmeron. That's the name of the ghost from the Pac-Man cartoon. Thanks, not chat, Steven. And yeah, so I keep playing, hoping I will get a first place. But I think the people get first are just better than me. I get a million seconds, but no
Must be
first.
bots or something.
I remember I got second before you did. We kept competing. It was like we got to like into teens, and then we'd screenshot it and send it to each other. And then you got like 7th, and then I'm like, boom, here's 2nd. And then I just kind of retired, not champion. Like, I can't get any better than 2nd.
That's
so.
pretty good though, because like I said, first is always a butt or something like that.
And every time I don't get first place, my oldest son Luke is there to remind me that somebody beat me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I'm just gonna start following him around when he's playing Fortnite and I'd be like, "Did you mean to get? Isn't it supposed to be first place?
Yo.
Did you
Shame.
mean to not get that victory
Shame on
royale?"
you. Have you tried sucking less? Because it doesn't look like it.
Ooh, that's a good pun right there.
Yeah, we are fun of puns, Chris Cooper. Did you actually walk over or did you waka over?
It's always
That's an
gonna now be
A+
waka
pun.
waka.
Dumped a lot of coin in that game. Yeah, Pac-Man is great.
Yeah.
How's it going over there, Justin? How you doing on your ghosts?
Good. It's
Yeah,
coming along.
You got blue parts.
Yeah, lots of blue.
I
Lot of
can't tell
blue.
it's a ghost yet, but I believe it.
It's getting
If you were to tell
Yeah.
me it was a ghost and I squinted really, really hard, I would know it's a ghost. But we're only 10 minutes into this. So,
I'm getting there. There's a lot of steps.
Oh,
I'm on step 3 of
100.
12.
3 of 100.
You're a quarter of the way
Yeah,
there.
I'm getting there. Relax. And I do have a fun game plan for us too when you
Okay.
guys are ready for
Ooh.
that.
Nice. Well, you had mentioned retro games, and of course, AJ runs the Storm community, and we have a lot of retro game stuff on the Storm community. We just pulled a couple samples you're going to be shooting videos for. So you want to tease those out?
Yeah, it looks like we'll be doing videos for Dimitri and the X. What's his name?
Death Adder.
Death Adder. There you go.
He's a big boy.
We all knew that for you.
Yeah.
Sad.
I was thinking Deathbringer. So
Yeah, that's something. It works
everyone's
out.
been getting the Deathbringers lately, and it's been really fun to see everyone get their stuff from Comic-Con ready.
So retro game wise, David, what is your retro game of choice?
It's a tie.
And please don't say something from like the PlayStation 3.
No, it's a tie between Tetris and Space Invaders for the original Game Boy. I played those a lot in between playing Pokemon.
Space Invaders for the original Game Boy. Space Invaders is another one that I had on Atari. And nanoblock has a set for Space Invaders as well.
Really?
Yeah, there's the arcade cabinet, and then there's the little invaders.
Oh.
And bonus points if you saw the movie Space Invaders in Big Bean. Is that the name of the town?
Yeah.
Yeah, so ridiculous.
Yikes. AJ, retro game of choice.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go with the Space Invaders. That's always a really fun game, especially when you can press on the beat. You're like, all right, if I just keep on this rhythm, we're gonna get this through fast and easy. I don't have to spend too much quarters for this.
Yeah, I hate on Space Invaders so you can only have like one projectile on the
Yeah.
screen at once, and then you hit that one miracle shot that just weaves
Yeah.
past everybody. You're like, just go again, go again.
Yeah, I just walk away from that. I'm like, well, I guess my quarter's gonna get wasted. Does anyone else want to try?
I lost that quarter. Justin, what about you? Retro game of choice.
Yeah, I would say probably Galaga is a good one.
Yeah, pretty good.
And then I don't know if you ever played Karate Champs, where it's just like the two sticks and you just kung fuing each other. I'm terrible at it, but it's a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Those were always at like every movie theater I ever went to. They always had Karate Champ, and so I'd always try to play it. The first guy was like the bigger like sumo looking dude. I could always beat that guy. And then it was like the lady in the pink with the ninja stars, and she would
Yeah.
always murder me.
And I think the ref actually looks a lot like Hercule or Mr. Satan. It's kind of funny.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's a pretty unique likeness to the two. Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z crossover there.
Yeah.
I love Galaga. They actually, Bandai made a machine. It was like the class of 81 at one point, and it was Miss Pac-Man and Galaga on the same machine. And so I'm going to cheat and say that's my favorite because it has two of my favorite games.
Can
on
we
there.
count that Ninja Turtles one? Like the 4-player?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh
would.
man, that's also a really good game to play.
Also have one of those at my
Oh
house.
man! All right, everyone to Justin's house.
I know. Let's do it.
Why are we
I'm-
doing this here, not your
I'm
house?
so lonely. I have all these like
Next week.
multiplayer machines and I can't play with
You haven't
anybody.
taught Rizzo?
No.
Rizzo, play
gotta-
your two, please.
We need the invites.
God.
You can't just show up at your house unannounced.
It's
We
an
could, though.
invite. Check your spam folder.
We could just show up though.
We could.
You
I mean,
could.
He could not stop us.
I'm always ready for company. My house is always ready for company.
Nice.
Like those TikTok videos. If we came in your house right now, what would you do?
We would party.
Sweet. I like
Play
that.
We play the video
Play
games.
some Pac-Man.
Play some
We
Pac-Man,
could.
some Mortal Kombat. We play some Turtles.
There you go.
Turtles in Time, says Mike's Monsters.
That's
That's
the
it.
Yeah.
one.
That's a great one.
Best retro game has to be Lode Runner. Does anyone else remember it?
I don't.
No.
Is that
I'm
the one where
sorry.
you would sit down on like the red machine? Was that Lode Runner? Or Lode
I feel like I
Runner?
should Google this.
I feel there used to be like an arcade machine. It was like a futuristic kind of like motorcycle. And I think that might be Lode Runner. If that's what it is, then that is a fun game.
Hope so.
Fran Prisco loves Frogger.
Frogger.
Frogger's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good game.
I think like even now when they updated the game, it's like still somewhat the same, but
Right.
it's still infuriating when I'm like,
Oh,
go, death.
you gotta give a shout out to one of the first cell phone games ever though. Snake.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
I got my first Nokia brick back when I was 11. Snake. I'm like, yo, I'm the future.
I'm playing games on my phone.
In class. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's like, David, listen to me. Sorry, I'm like 100 pieces into Snake. My Snake it's just there. I'm about to lose.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
You
Don't talk to me, criminal.
gotta be really good at that
Talk to me,
weaving
girl.
after a while. Like when it's like really long, you're like, all right, now down right immediately.
Nice. All right. So Justin,
Yes.
did you want to take a break from that and maybe do the game and then chat later, or do you want to save the game until you're a little farther in your build?
Yeah, let me save it a little further in my build.
I can see it now.
It's
oh my
moving
goodness.
along. Yeah,
I can see
I'm
it.
actually really proud of my
Wow.
progress.
Well, then we'll stop bugging you. Then we'll let you get back to work there.
Sorry.
But usually you're the one who picks the winner. So
Mhm.
Oh yeah, AJ can do it,
Yeah, let's see.
and then
My
just
favorite
have them
retro
message us on Instagram. It's easier at Bluefin Brands.
my favorite retro game was Special Cybernetic Attack Team for the NES. It was a pretty challenging shooter.
Does that all fit on the cartridge? It's a long name.
Yeah,
Long title.
it's got really tiny font. So hey, everyone in the chat, give AJ your best questions, or if you want to suck up to him, he's not above flattery. He likes
No.
that.
Yeah.
And which
You
one
like
do we
it.
want to give out first? Should we give out the ghosts first?
Sure. That sounds
Yeah.
good.
We're gonna give out the 2-pack of ghosts. You got
Yes.
Blinky and Inky. All right, so
Which one's
wow.
Blinky?
Blinky's the
Blinky's the blue one.
Blinky's the blue
Blue
one.
one?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I can never remember
By the
any of
way-
the ghost names.
Next time we do a podcast about Pac-Man, we should probably play Smash Brothers. All four of us as Pac-Man.
that
I
would be
call dibs on red.
a red Pac-Man. All right, Mike's Monsters. My T188 calculator games kept me failing. I mean, succeeding through high school.
Oh, he's
Those
not
are
wrong.
fun. Those are
Yeah,
fun.
I had, what is that? Block Boy was also a
Mhm.
game on that TI-80 calculator. I was playing that like continuously instead of doing math.
I mean, when does math ever help, though?
Here's a fun friend-ending fight. Who wins, Kirby or Pac-Man?
Kirby.
Kirby, because Kirby can have all Pac-Man's powers and his
Yeah.
own powers.
I had to think like Clark for a second. I was like, yeah, Kirby would just suck him up.
Yep.
Kirby does have some pretty good recovery.
Yeah, he does.
I would be sad about it.
Have
Not
you
gonna
seen
lie.
Kirby get back on the stage in Smash? He's great at it.
Yeah, I hate it.
It's amazing. I main Kirby.
But I mean,
so-
if Kirby just turned into Pac-Man, if he just turns yellow like Pac-Man, he's at that point just Pac-Man.
Just because your handle is Kirby Kid,
my handle is Kirby Kid.
I'm
yes.
going to go with Pac-Man for that.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
friendship
There you
over.
go.
Oh, it's over. Sorry. Get a good run, AJ.
It's okay.
Did he?
Let's see. Mike's Monster says Pack Smash. So I guess we should be playing Smash later.
There you go. Chris Cooper says, "Who remembers House of the Dead? Is that considered retro at this
Oh my
point?"
god.
I
I love House
consider
of
it.
the Dead.
Yeah. Okay. So I love all three House of Deads. The
Mhm.
third one was really cool because you had like that big old shotgun type action going on,
Right.
and I kind of have this thing with my significant other. Every time I do something amazing, she's like, "Say anything you want," and I just send her a picture of like the full blown House of Dead 3 arcade cabinet. She's like, anything else?
Anything other than that, yeah.
That's like one of those. In the event that you win the lottery, and you can
Right.
buy whatever you
House of
want.
Dead 3.
Mine's a House of Dead 3 machine.
Dude,
for
I used
sure.
to love that. I used to love, I think it was Time Splitters, the one with like the pedal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could, like,
duck.
I used to always try and play it two at once. It was always so hard, but it was fun. It was
You got your squats going on there
it's like
for that.
Yeah, if you're doing 2-in-1, you might as well play Dance Dance Revolution at that
Oh,
point because you're just going all over the place.
I have some friends who could do 2-player by themselves. On
Oh
that
yeah,
game.
I'm terrible at that game.
They are insane.
Yeah, I don't want to think. I just want to see things on there and I shoot them.
Yeah,
I don't wanna have to-
Someone give me the like the controller. I'll play Dance Dance Revolution this way.
yeah. Same reason I was never really took to Gears of War is I don't want to hide behind things. I just want to run and gun and shoot you in the face. I don't want this realism of having to protect myself.
Yeah.
Gargoyle's Quest on the OG Game Boy, that and Tetris. I never played the Gargoyle game,
Tetris
but
is good.
yeah, I definitely
Sure.
played a lot of
Right.
Tetris.
Yeah.
Also, we talked about it earlier, but Virtual On
Oh yeah,
arcade,
yeah.
amazing.
Like always like oh
like
like
being in a Gundam,
yeah. Like I don't know how many hours I spent on that game and it wasn't even mine.
a lot.
I feel like the arcade should have just given me that just for being there constantly.
All right.
Yeah. CMS, I worked in an arcade back in high school and was able to beat House of the Dead during a staff lock-in we had.
Now you're
I
trying
don't
to
know
what
lock
that
down at the rec
means,
center.
but that
Yeah.
sounds fun that you got to play that the whole way
Locked in
through.
at the rec center. Oh wow.
That's awesome.
What is the threshold for a game to be considered retro?
Oh,
I don't know. It's
yeah,
getting.
let's go.
getting
bad.
tricky.
It keeps sliding. You-
I feel like PS1 and 64 is probably. I mean, PS2 is.
PS2
It
is
might
old
even
now.
be PS2 at this
PS2 is
point.
old now.
yeah, because
Which is kinda crazy.
PS2
Prior to
02?
HD.
Mhm.
PS2 is 2000.
2000.
Yeah.
That's
That's
21 years ago.
Yeah.
We'll call it, what about this gonna be like classic gaming?
Yeah.
Retro is before that,
It's
right?
before PS2. That means my entire childhood.
Yeah,
It's not
I'd
retro.
say any
You're not retro.
maybe everything a generation behind. So like I'd say 21 years is good. So maybe like the early PlayStation 2,
Mhm.
not the end of PlayStation
Right.
2.
And they were still making them like
Yeah.
forever. But yeah, I would say definitely PS1 and earlier. But PS2 is definitely on the cusp.
Not that PS2 had any good games when it launched.
Yeah, it was rough.
I remember camping in line overnight to get my PS2 on launch, and it wasn't until I got to the couch register I realized it's not a single game on this console I want right now. But I didn't want to live that
Right.
game, so I'm like, oh, I'll take Summoner, and it
Yeah.
wasn't good.
I mean,
I got mine, but I didn't buy any games. I think SSX might have been like one of the first games that I got.
yeah.
Mm.
It's tricky. Oh, I love those games.
And I hate the snow, but it was a game, so it worked out.
Yeah. If we're counting PS1, then the best one is obviously FF7. So,
Well, yeah,
objective.
I do enjoy Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
I haven't played the remake though.
It's good.
Really?
It's good. Yeah, it's really good.
Not all the way done though.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I want to keep my member berries intact. I don't want it
You will.
ruined.
No.
Okay.
It's
Still great.
without spoiling it. Don't worry. It will not conflict with the older story whatsoever.
But it's only
Wink.
so far. It's only like the one part, and it ends like my favorite part of Final Fantasy VII is after you get out of Midgar,
Yeah.
and the first game is all Midgar, right?
And then also there's if you get the PS5 version, you get the intrograde where you get to play as Yuffie for a little bit too. So there's some ninja action, which I haven't got because I haven't gotten a PS5.
Oh man.
Sony, I blame you for this.
Are you even
Oh,
trying?
you should do it the other way.
Sucker.
Sony would love.
We'll kick Clark off the show in a second. So give the other three of us PlayStation 5. Steven doesn't need
Physical
one. He's got one.
versions.
I lost my train of thought. But we're talking about
PS5.
Final Fantasy. But we don't even know when the second part's coming out, right?
Doesn't matter.
No.
It'll be fine. It's
Probably on your PS6 or
on
7.
PS6, yeah. As
And
long
we-
as it's not as bad as Kingdom Hearts, it'll be fine.
And we don't even know how many parts it's going to be, right? It could be like 6 parts for all we know.
It'll be 7 parts.
That would be
Is it
fun.
7?
Don't put that evil
I
on me,
don't know.
Ricky Bobby.
It might be, never know.
Probably.
One thing is that's really fun.
You've willed it into this world, so now if it's
Excellent.
7, you're not gonna get the PS5. You're gonna have to wait for the PS7.
By then I can get a PS5.
Wyatt was living the kid dream. When I got off school when I was a kid, I would get dropped off at the arcade my dad worked at. What?
Whoa.
Free games for life.
I worked for a
Dang.
toy company and my kids aren't even excited. If I worked at an arcade, my kids they'd take me to every take your dad to school day. Like my dad works at the arcade.
Your dad sucks.
Your dad, what does your dad do? Oh, he's like a CEO at Google. He doesn't have an arcade.
He does have that dinosaur game. When your internet's down, that game is pretty fun to play.
Yeah. So I'm sure Wyatt was the envy of everyone he was friends with.
Mhm.
Birthday parties at the arcade.
Yeah.
Mhm. I also saw a comment for MVC. Yeah, you're right. Like that game.
MVC?
Yeah, Marvel.
Is that classic now?
Yeah, dude, Marvel's
Oh.
Capcom. Oh my goodness! I used to play that
my
also.
childhood.
I was like,
Oh.
yeah. Like if you're not
What's up with you?
playing Wolverine,
Yeah,
Cyclops
that's
would.
true.
Even Darkstalkers too. And I know he said he'd wish some collectibles would. I mean, technically, you already have some figures that do already belong in those properties. Just call it that.
I mean, Sentinel has Marvel.
There you
Oh.
go.
I was always a sucker for the arcade machines where several were hooked up, like Hydro Thunder or like
Mhm.
Daytona USA, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
like the racing games.
Yeah, that was always cool.
I like
We'd
them.
show you a cool Sentinel figure, but Clark took it out of our studio to send to somebody.
I did. Shout out to Astronomy Nation. Thank you for the review.
It held the whole thing together. Yeah. Astronomy Nation. Do you remember the PlayStation demo discs? Oh, yeah, I remember those.
Yeah.
I remember you get the monthly magazine in the mail with the
Uh-huh.
demo disc in it. I still have some like the better ones, like Metal Gear Solid and whatnot. Like I still have those. Those are
It's got value.
it's a part of my childhood that I'm not ready to throw away just yet. Because we'll never get a demo disc ever again. That's never happening.
No. Yeah, I
Maria
did.
Kondo your stuff.
Yeah, I had a
It does
demo.
bring joy.
I had a demo disc that had some game called IQ Intelligent Cube.
Mhm.
And what it was this narrow, almost like a hallway,
Mhm.
and you were at one end, and you had to do these things to destroy these cubes that were coming at you.
Those darn cubes.
And it was like the most fun demo, but I could never actually find the game. I spent a year trying to find this stupid game, and I never could. And of course, as an adult, I found it, but I'm like,
Right. It's funny the games that stick out. Like there was a promotion that Sonic and Knuckles did years ago with Jack in the Box, where he you bought a meal, you got a disc to play the game, and for some reason as a kid, I thought that was the coolest thing. Like, wait, I got food and a game together.
I'm good
Much
for the night,
simpler
Dad.
times back then,
Yeah.
you know.
Idris
Number
Elba is
two,
going to be Knuckles in the Sonic movie.
which is hilarious.
I love the Sonic movie. Yeah, I still have the PlayStation Underground discs.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That one demo disc for Legend of Zelda was pretty cool. Where you got Zelda 2, and then was it Ocarina of Time?
You got
and
Ocarina of Time, and then,
Majora's Mask, right?
and then the Master Quest for Ocarina of Time.
Oh,
as
that's
well.
what it was. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. That was pre-ordering Wind Waker or something like that. I forget what you got.
Pretty Wind Waker.
It's pretty cool.
Gaming has changed so much.
And then they accidentally gave
Just
me 2
download it.
copies of it. They
That's
gave me
nice.
one when I pre-ordered, and they gave me one when I picked up my game. So I had 2.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah.
And when you got a booklet or a
Yeah.
map with it too. That's all.
yeah.
Like, oh my god, it's the coolest thing ever.
Did you ever have the N64 back in the day?
Of course.
I used to love.
Back in the day.
I got it as
I
an
bought mine.
adult.
Yeah, I bought mine with my own money.
I won mine as part of a school competition when I was a kid. I got
Wow.
the version with the Ocarina of Time, like with like the gold controller and everything.
Oh, nice.
I remember
You
getting like
used
the
it?
Rumble Pack and the expansion. I was like 9. Of course, I used it.
Yeah.
I had GoldenEye and Smash. I had to get.
That
some
is
stuff.
the one best game, GoldenEye.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was the same year I got the N64. My brother got a dog, and we shared a room.
Mhm.
And so when I moved out, I was taking the N64. He's like, "No, that's for both of us." And I'm like, "No, you got a dog."
Right.
He's like, "Well, take the dog with you." I want my
Yo!
Nintendo." And he was just kidding. He did not want to give up Scooby. He loved that basset hound to death,
Oh man.
even with its insurmountable medical bills because it was allergic to its own
Right.
fur.
The crazy thing is, all the old school stuff, like my PS1, my N64, my first Game Boy, they still work.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
had 2 Xboxes die. I had a PS3 kill itself, and I'm like it got worse.
What terrible games you put in it that it killed itself?
It was called Turning It On,
Oh,
and it was like, no.
it's like you're asking a lot out of me,
Yeah.
David, right now. You want me to turn on?
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you remember when I got the Red Ring of Death on the Xbox? It was
Yo.
when Halo, I think Halo 2 or Halo 3 came out.
It was like 3 or 4.
I think it was Halo 3. Where like oh, we got it. Let's play it. Turn it on. Red Ring of Death. I'm like,
Oh
for
my
real?
God. I have a story with that too. Like I had just finished class, and my cousin, like his cousins are visiting, and I'm like, yeah, you guys can play with the 360. You know, play any of the games. I have like Xbox Live, so you guys can play online. I got a call after class. Hey, your Xbox isn't working. I'm like, excuse me. I'm like, there's like red, like the button's turning red. I'm like, I will be there as soon as I can. I drove as fast as I could, got there, and I pressed it. Oh well, there it is. I didn't think it was gonna happen, but what'd you guys do?
Yeah, it's their fault.
Yeah, it wasn't my fault. I was in class that day.
Have you ever seen a console be thrown across the room?
No.
I have. Back when we had wires for controllers on PS2, one of my friend's dogs ran by, clipped the controller, and my PS2 flew across the room. But to Sony's credit, the game kept playing the whole time and never stopped.
Which is a bummer because your controllers were yanked from your hands and you just get murdered by the NPCs.
Yeah, I was like, do we need the dog though? Like, we could find another home.
Why is he in here?
Man.
Oh, dogs are beautiful. Yeah, I still have every Nintendo console I've ever owned. So I had, obviously NES, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64. I even had Virtual Boy.
Mm.
Like I worked at Blockbuster at the time, and they had Virtual Boy consoles that they were like renting to people. And
man.
after like 2 months, when they realized that not a single person had rented these and no one wanted these, they sold them. And so I bought it with an employee discount.
Nice.
I think it was like, for like $40, I got the virtual console and like 7 games.
Oh wow.
You still have it like new in box?
No, so when Blockbuster would rent you, they gave you like these like Pelican cases, and so it was like got foam and it was like super nice, and so it's in that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know, like when I visited my parents' house, I wanted to see if my Game Boy Pocket would work. It still worked, and then I tried it on the Game Boy Color. Both my Pokemon Red and Blue games are still intact, and I think they're the exact same team I've had back when they released. And I'm like, man, I don't know how I'm gonna get you to where we are now. I think there's a way. I just gotta figure it out.
You see, recently some like parents were cleaning their attic and they found like old Christmas presents that they meant to give their kids, but they think they lost.
Meant?
And it was
Yeah.
they were wrapped up Pokemon Red and Blue, still sealed.
Oh, my
man,
goodness.
it's worth a lot.
Yeah, it's worth like a ton of money. And they're like, and so the mom calls, "Do you guys still want these, or should I just throw them out?" And like, no, we'll take those.
Funny. Yeah, I think the only console I have that doesn't work anymore is my Game Boy Color. Remember my turquoise
Oh, man.
Game Boy Color, because when I was putting new batteries in, it stopped working.
Mhm.
So younger David, much younger David, decided he really wanted to play Pokemon Yellow. He's like, wait a minute, microwaves are energy. Let me throw it in the microwave.
Huh.
To my credit, it did turn on for like 3 seconds, and then never again.
I'm glad you gained some knowledge
Yeah.
between the
Pokemon Yellow is now fused to my turquoise Game Boy Color.
Oh my god! I was gonna first say it's because you didn't get the purple one, but I now see the error my ways.
I remember on our Dreamcast there was something called like a Bleemer or something like that. It was like a disc you would put in that would boot up like the system, and then you could put like PlayStation games, and you could put like games that you had copied
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that.
Getting
Well, not that we
console?
condone any kind of that activity.
No,
but,
never, never.
I remember because I remember with the PlayStation you had like solder a chip, and I'm like, I don't know how to solder anything, and then I'm dumb
There
kid.
used to be like stores that they would do that service for you, where they would upgrade your console, so to speak.
Yeah, Adam Blue, Bleem. See, I'm not the only one who remembers
There you
Bleem.
go. Maybe we should give away.
All right, Adam Blue. Since you remember Bleem, I am going to send you the nanoblocks for the ghost that Justin is building right now. He's got looks like about half of a blue ghost going on there. So
Coming
just
along. I'm excited.
so just follow us on Twitter or Instagram at Bluefin Brands and shoot us a message with your address, and it'll come right your way.
Yeah, you say Justin better on Instagram?
Yeah, probably on Instagram.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, better on Instagram. I've only heard Justin say it like 2 million times, but apparently I didn't pay attention. So
that's okay.
So this goes to Adam Blue. If I had to post it, I would put it on there, but I don't.
Congrats.
Good job, Adam. Thanks for playing along. See, guys, it's just that easy. We got 2 more kits to give away. Next, we'll be giving away the Pac-Man and Cherry. So, just amuse us, I guess.
Like Lycidin or yeah. It's like now everything has an SD card reader. Mad. A lot of
Sorry, put on the big screen for you.
A lot of them are plug and play now.
Yeah.
Needing an SD card. I remember the first time I switched was like, you're out of space. I'm out of space? I better go buy something on Amazon right off the bat.
There's a limit.
Yeah.
I remember my PSP. We had to buy special Sony like
memory cards,
not disc cards, stick cards.
Yeah, Pro Stick Duo.
Yeah, Pro Stick Duo,
yeah.
and for like 1 gig, it was like
$100 bucks. Yeah,
I was like, what?
yeah. I remember I got mine at Circuit City of all places.
How many memory cards did you guys used to have for like your PlayStation? I know I had probably like 3 at that point.
For PS2, I think I had like 4 or 5.
Oh,
I had one dedicated to like all my JRPGs.
And
that was the golden one that if it broke, I was gonna stop gaming forever.
Did you get like the gray one, the black one, or like different colors? Because like I know I bought like mostly the same color because I kind of like to keep things neat.
Right.
Only to find out when I'm figuring out which game has the same version, I should have wrote on it.
Yeah, I had all black, and then I had a couple that were like the see-through. Clear
the
colors,
cool
yeah.
ones.
I always found like there was ones that were like super thick, and so they were like the equivalent of like 5 memory cards, and I had those. And then I ran one through my washer once, and just let it dry, put it back in, totally fine. Didn't lose any of my saves.
Hey,
I look at some of my games consoles now, and it's like your save is gone.
yeah, it was a magical time. Remember when you got your first wireless controller? As a kid, blew my mind.
It was.
I couldn't even comprehend. I'm like, I could sit way back there and still play. Amazing.
The Wavebirds
The
for like
Wavebird
Game
was the
Gear.
first one.
I
I was
still
there.
have those. My first one though was the original NES had a wireless controller. Did not work very well. It worked about as well as the Power Glove, which is to say,
It's so bad.
so bad. But yeah, mine were the Wavebirds, and those were so great.
Oh man, yeah, because like I think with the Wavebird, I was playing like Hit and Run for The Simpsons at that time. I don't need the wireless controller, but boy, it made life a lot easier if I could just relax in my bed, just driving any of the Simpson characters right on through.
Yeah. Do you guys use fight sticks at all?
I do. I have a Mad Catz like Street Fighter 5.
Do you use wireless or wired?
Mine is wired.
Okay,
That's
good,
tournament
good,
legal.
Good. I was gonna say because he's wireless, you'd be a heathen.
Yeah. I don't trust wireless anything.
You should know.
No matter what, any video game I'm playing, I'm just like, if it's like on a computer anyway, then I have my mouse and I have my keyboard. No, I gotta have the wires. It's a comfort thing. I
You don't want
guess.
your batteries to die like it is.
No. Can you imagine?
Oh,
You don't need
that
any
has
lag
happened to
or
me.
signal interference. No, I need wired.
Can't have
Like,
that.
if I'm playing to win, wired.
I've always
Yeah.
joked about that for Evo too. I'm like, why is no one using the wireless one so the really good player in the back
Yeah.
can just come up and win from behind?
Yeah, I was playing Pokemon Unite yesterday on my wireless controller, and it died on me.
How is that?
It's actually a lot of fun.
Okay.
Like, did you ever play like League of Legends or
Yeah.
Heroes of the Storm?
League, Heroes of the Storm, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like that, but with Pokemon.
Oh, perfect. Wait, can you play as Snorlax?
You can.
Can.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
I'm in.
So yeah, you have a set number of characters, and as you level up, you earn additional characters. But you earn these like extra skins.
Whoa!
Oh, there he goes.
Hey.
So Snorlax, yay, Justin!
Did
Took
it.
you
So just so you can
30
see how
minutes.
big they are, this is the little ghosty.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Funny, I was like, I saw those extra parts. I'm like, oh, I don't know how far he is. Then you just
Right.
put it out. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, what are those?
They're so cute, and then they kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. I never understood why Pac-Man like was weak to these ghosts. Like he seemed to be okay with them as soon as he ate fruit.
Right.
It's like with the power of fruit, I can now eat ghosts.
There's a message there.
So he's got him.
Oh, I guess
Yeah,
so.
But your Snorlax has an extra skin where it's like a big pineapple. It's adorable. It's
Oh yeah,
it's
you can
incredible.
dress up and
Oh, I
get
get this.
You can
accessories.
dress them up. You got to level up. You got to play.
Is this like free to play?
That's free.
Yeah, it is free to play. It'll be
I
also
mean, there's-
coming for mobile too.
Like all free things, there's a battle pass
Right.
or stuff like that. But yeah, it's a free to play game.
Thank God it's Friday.
Just want to
That's
make a team. You want to make like a team for
Yes,
Unite?
I do want to make a team. Yes, let's do this.
Speaking of Pokemon, Pokemon Go, the Galarian Pokemon. There's like 5 new Galarian Pokemon. in the game, so.
Oh, yeah, that's
my
true.
gosh.
Like,
Not to turn this into the Pokemon Go podcast. 'Cause I know Justin hates Pokemon Go. He caught one Pokemon and then he was
I
retired.
got Squirtle and I beat the game.
that's it. There's also a Squirtle like nanoblock too.
There he
Something
is.
around
Look
here.
at that.
He's over there.
Oh yeah, where's he at?
Over by.
It's fine.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
Kira's
far.
back.
No,
we
I built him
have
too.
the better Charmander over there.
Oh yeah, there's a
Excuse you.
Yeah,
I think Steven
best
built that
starter.
one.
Best starter.
Charmander.
Look at that.
Yeah, so these
Adorable.
nanoblocks are really cute.
He's really great until he stops obeying you. Then he's
Yeah.
cool.
You gotta put him back in his ball.
Mhm.
Like,
What-
get back in
yeah.
your ball.
What's cool is you play as Charmander in Pokemon Unite.
Right.
You know, as you get to like level 5 or so, he turns into Charmeleon and then he turns into Charizard. So you get to see your Pokemon
Wait,
evolve.
can you play as a Munchlax? then evolve into a
No,
Snorlax?
just Starlax.
And there's
Get
only
on that.
there's a couple of Pokemon that you start off as their base level and you
Mhm.
level up. But yeah, for Snorlax, you're just Snorlax right off the bat.
Wait, can you play as Abra?
Don't think
I haven't seen Abra yet.
that
I don't
would be
think
broken.
there's Gengar. Gengar is
Okay.
really
yeah,
good.
Gengar's in there. Snorlax is in
Can you
there.
start with Gengar?
Slowbro's
No.
in there.
Wait, so do you have to go
No, I
from
think it's
Ghastly
Gengar.
to Haunter
No, I
and
think you
then
start with-
trade your character with the other team?
No,
so
you
can evolve?
get Gengar.
Yeah, so within the game, once you hit level 5, you go up to Haunter, and once you hit level 10, then you go to Gengar.
But Lucario's Lucario.
Okay.
Well, Justin, to celebrate you completing that one, did you want to play your game? Real quick?
Yeah. So this is a fun one. It's called "Gotta Get Me to 50," and it's pretty easy. It's sort of
Wow.
I'm gonna give you. It
I
can be
played it last
challenging.
night.
Yeah, it can be challenging. But what's going to happen is I'm going to give you 5 clues. You'll get one at a time for each round. And then you got to try and guess what the answer is based off these clues. The first clue is going to be extremely obscure and you probably won't get it. But if you do, it's worth 10 points. And remember, the goal is to get to 50.
Mhm.
And you'll get 3 guesses. And there's 1, 2, 3 of you. So how about you each guess once? All right. But then once we get to clues 2 through 4 or 2 through 5, you only get 1 guess. You can talk amongst yourselves. You can use the chat to help you out.
Use chat.
But it'll go 10 points, then 5 points, 3, 2, and 1. And they're going to get easier and easier as the clues go on.
Mhm.
All right. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. So and these are all going to be video games.
Okay.
All right. So every single one of these answers in every round is going to be a video game.
Ooh.
Okay.
So hopefully you played them, but again, you can lean on chat. I have 10 rounds. It shouldn't be too hard to get to 50, but stranger things have happened. All right.
I'm
I did
relying on
play a
you,
movie
chat.
version last night. So, yeah. So, chat on
Yeah.
this first, would you say the first one is a hard one or an easy one?
First one's this one's
Well,
well.
we'll
if
find
you-
a fun
it's
one,
obscure.
and then whoever in
If
chat
you-
says it first gets a prize.
Okay. Well, this one's a pretty. I think anyone can get this one.
Should we make this
Oh.
the one for the prize?
The very first one. I mean, we can.
It's up to you.
Sure, sounds fun. I mean,
Yeah, let's do it.
it's a free prize.
All right. So in this first one in chat who correctly names the video game gets a prize. But we won't tell you till after it's over, so we don't get cheated.
Oh, okay. All right. So this first one, how about we do launch title? That's your clue. Launch title.
Super Mario Brothers.
No.
Oh man.
Maybe Steven, if you're able to edit in the banners, you can put what the clues are. Put it up on screen.
Halo was launch title.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
What's
trying
that
to think
Halo?
of- Yeah, he's gonna go with Halo. I'm trying to think of one from like Nintendo, but he already said Mario.
I'm going to say Halo because Sentinel has a Master Chief available now.
Oh man. But I mean, we want trade chat to figure this out. Not trade chat. It's someone who plays World of Warcraft.
Someone in chat, Chris Cooper
Chris
said
Cooper
Halo.
does
So.
say Halo.
Perfect.
Was Halo the answer?
Halo's the answer.
Oh,
Yo!
hey, look at us. This
Chris
game's too
Cooper.
easy. Chris
Yeah.
Cooper.
All right, good.
You're getting a Pac-Man and Cherry. You know the drill. Instagram, follow us, message us, say, hey, I want a Pac-Man and Cherry. That's for Chris Cooper. So we got Adam and Chris.
Did you see how to do that, Steven, to add them in? Okay. So yeah, then
So
just
good.
to give you a rundown of how this would have worked if you got it wrong.
Mhm.
The second clue is truth and reconciliation.
All
right.
Okay.
If you were to guess again and you got it wrong, then the next clue would be flood.
Yeah.
All right.
Point
If you guessed that wrong, it would have been
terrified.
UNSC. If you guessed that wrong,
Gotcha.
it would have been Blood Gulch. Would have been the final
Red
clue.
versus blue.
But it's less points the farther you go down.
Yes.
So
So
there's 10 points, 5 points,
correct.
Oh, I see.
3 points, 2
Got
points,
it.
1 point.
Okay, I get
That
it
makes
now.
sense now.
Yeah.
Now that we
As,
played.
as the clues get easier.
Yes. Okay. So the next clue for this is new round.
Mhm.
Next clue is space 103.2.
Starcraft.
No.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Space Invaders.
No.
103
Space 103.2.
Dead Space.
Are you able to add that, Steven?
He did.
Oh, it's right there. Okay, cool. I can see it on that monitor. Okay, cool. No, so that is incorrect. The next clue, remember you only get one now.
Mhm.
Alamo C.
Alamo C.
Alamo
so we have to share
C.
our guess. Does anyone have? Does that help anybody?
Not at
Nope.
all.
I'm going to
Not
look
in
at
the
chat
slightest.
right now.
And that's SEA.
Whoa.
Alamo
I think chat knows. I
SEA.
believe.
all right. Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto what?
Go that way.
5.
GTA 5 is correct.
All right. Good job,
Ooh.
Fatal Air. Thanks
So
for
that's-
helping.
All right.
So if we count the first, are we counting the very first one or was that just a teaser? Then remember it was Halo?
Halo was teaser.
That was a teaser, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
you're on the board with 5 points then.
All right, look at
Oh.
this.
We were gonna have
Okay.
10 points, and you just talked out of 10 points, David.
What? I didn't.
You said that was the teaser.
No wonder why you're not going to get a PS5 now.
You just lost us 10 points.
I was trying to be
This is
honest.
for PS5.
Okay.
All right, so that was the first real one. Was
Yes, GTA 5.
Thanks,
if you
Chad.
didn't get
Man.
that right, the next clue would have been Lamar Davis. After that would have been Vespucci Beach. After that would have been 150 million copies shipped.
Well,
Hmm.
So Wyatt, Isabel Gonzalez, CMS GT4, Nina Chan 01, Fatal Air, all got GTA.
Wow.
But
job,
Fatal
guys.
Error said GTA 5.
That's true. Thank
Alright.
you, chat. You saved us.
So, you ready for next round?
Sure.
Yeah,
We got
sure.
chat on our
All
side.
right. First clue is 8-bit. That's a tough one.
That's
Super
You weren't even born yet.
That's so many games, though.
That's
Super
okay.
Mario Brothers.
No.
Oh, this one wasn't one we were sharing? Oh, okay.
No, we all get one on the first
8-bit?
round.
Tetris.
No.
It's literally just bits.
Space Invaders.
I like where your head's at, but no. All right, next clue. Red Falcon.
Red Falcon 8-bit.
I'm sorry. I'm only thinking of the Key and Peele skit now.
Red Falcon and 8-bit. Those are your two clues.
I was thinking that.
I think F-Zero, yeah.
I was thinking that.
But
but
that's
I don't
16.
remember-
F-Zero 16-bit. It's Super Nintendo.
Oh, dang it.
Learn your bits.
Sorry.
We
That's
got
twice as many bits.
Yeah. In the chat, we got people saying Pong, Mega Man, Mario Bro, Pitfall,
Contra.
Metal Gear, a couple Contras.
8-bit Red Falcon.
I mean, there is. I mean, Contra might not be a bad guess because they like their power ups have a little Falcon on
Mhm.
there.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Okay, yeah.
Man, that's
right, we'll
the
go
stuff I
Contra.
have not.
Contra is correct.
yes.
Right.
The stuff I have not
You have
paid
a total of
attention
10
to as a
points.
kid.
Nice.
Do you want the next clues?
Sure.
What they would have been? All right. Then it would have been 2 Commandos,
Mhm.
Extra Lives,
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we got
and
off
then
to-
Konami.
Yeah, the Konami code.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Chad.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
So Wyatt again was the first one to say Contra. Then Super Mario Zilla. CMS is doing it. That's 2 for 2. Ninja Chan. Yeah, lots of Contra.
I know, man.
Look at all these
Our games are really good.
Fatal Airs in there.
No
again?
joke, dude. Our viewers crush the games, dude. They're so awesome.
Dude, all I did as a kid then was just enjoy the game. I guess I didn't look at everything.
Neither did I. I was like,
You didn't see the Red Falcon? What's
No,
the matter with
I
you?
shot and walked forward. Yeah,
Alright.
I lied.
I would have gotten it
Uh-huh.
after 2 Commandos. So I would've got
Probably.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
that would've
They
been-
try to get easier.
Oh my goodness.
Otherwise, we just got dead air with you guys like, what?
That's what I'm trying to answer. quickly.
Okay. All right. So next clue, new round.
I'm
So you're
treating like a word association, so I
Sure.
answer instantly.
So
sure.
are we at 10?
I appreciate that. You're at 10 points.
Gotcha.
First clue is tombs.
Oh, wait.
Tombs.
Okay.
You can say this if you want to be first.
Tomb Raider?
No.
Dang it.
Seems
Okay,
too
there he goes.
obvious.
Yeah. Tombs.
Indiana Jones.
No.
Did they have a game? For
They
it?
did. They had
Did,
several
right?
games. Yeah.
Oh man. What's that game with Nathan Drake?
Uncharted?
Uncharted. I'm going Uncharted.
No.
Oh well.
Next
okay.
clue.
Good guesses, everybody.
Those are really good guesses. Next clue. November 11th, 2011.
Honestly, I don't know what happened that day.
11, 11, 11.
11, 11, 11.
And it's what,
I'm assuming it's a release.
I would lean
date.
on chat on this one because
Chat.
they're smart. They'll figure that one out.
I was Are there tombs in Assassin's Creed? I don't want to look like the idiot
I
here.
feel
We go in
like
caves a couple times.
this one is because
Oh
it is
yeah,
Justin.
Justin does love Dark
He
Souls.
does.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right.
This is there's also like an answer for Skyrim. Oh,
Yeah. So chat, we got a couple things.
11, 11, 11 people.
Everyone, Google what came on 11, 11, 11.
No Google. You're not allowed to
Everyone
Google.
Google. All of you Google.
This is the honor system. I'm assuming none of. I know you're all standing at your computers right now, but you're not googling the answer.
We got
Good, I'm on my
Assassin's Creed, Pitfall, Dark Souls, Giant's Tomb from Dark Souls.
Wait, all that came out the same day?
You only get one guess.
Dig Dug, Legend
Time
of
is running
Zelda.
out.
We should
All
just
right.
go with Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
This is
Dark Souls.
Justin's
No.
favorite.
Oh,
What?
dang it.
Next clue.
Oh no.
White Run.
Sounds like an Assassin's Creed thing, right?
Yeah.
Or Skyrim.
Steven knows what it is.
We got back to
Oh,
back.
he's over there.
We got back to back Elder Scrolls Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim.
I think we might have to go
Skyrim?
to
Skyrim?
Skyrim is correct.
Yeah.
Woo, all
Good job,
around.
chat.
13
Yes.
points.
Oh, okay. So the third one is 3. Okay.
Yeah, third one's 3.
thought it was 2, and I
The
was like,
fourth
oh, no.
clue is only worth 2,
Oh,
and then the
okay.
fifth
We
clue
are
is
doing
worth
I was
bad.
1.
gonna say we had someone really
We're
quick got
13 to 50.
Skyrim.
That's,
Yeah.
you know,
Gundam
we're enjoying
Explained.
time.
You got Skyrim, I think after
Tombs.
I think after the first clue.
Man,
Skyrim.
people know you, Justin.
While the rest of us are sitting up here like, Tomb Raider?
Okay,
Hey,
I have to
what
ask
page?
the Jarl. So it would have been Dragonborn would have been the fourth clue, and then part 5 in the series would have been
Dragonborn's
the
the game
fifth and
itself,
final
no?
And did it come out on 11, 11,
clue.
11?
It did,
Okay.
and now they
Wow.
have a 10th anniversary edition coming out
Ooh.
this November 11th. How exciting is
Cool.
that?
Remember the 11th of November?
I think it's
Oh,
the
and it is
5th.
all the
It is, but
time.
It doesn't fit with what we're talking about.
That's true. All right, next round. You ready?
Ready?
All right, first clue: ladders.
I was thinking,
Shoots and ladders, Candyland, all kinds of stuff. What do you got? Shoots and ladders. That's a fun one.
Super Mario Brothers 2.
No,
Is it the original Donkey Kong?
the original Donkey Kong is
Oh.
correct.
oh, man,
Nailed
that's
it.
what I
You're
was
at
like,
23 points.
You're welcome.
Next clue would have been barrels.
Yeah.
Then it would have been captive. Then Jumpman, which should have been the dead giveaway, and
Right.
then ape would have been the last.
Did you say who was
who's
Jumpman?
there?
Yeah, Chris
Leave this room.
Chris Cooper, Nina Chan, Gent Harth, Isabella Gonzalez, Robert Baldwin. They got it real quick. And CMS. Good
All
job, guys.
Good job. All right,
Super Mario 2. Idiot. Just ladders.
all right.
Shoots was a
First
really
clip.
good-
Mansion.
I'm gonna go with Resident Evil.
Boom!
Oh, look at that.
You beat chat.
Oh yeah,
That's us 1, chat 4.
I was just doing a hardcore run. Resident
Next
Evil.
up, AJ.
Next would have been virus, then undead, then stars, STARS with all the periods.
Yeah.
If this were an audio game, it would have been tricky if I would have just said stars, and then you're thinking up in space and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So, and then Umbrella Corps.
You'd have to do it just like Nemesis and stuff like that, like stars. With
Yeah.
a little grumbly voice.
If you didn't get it by Umbrella Corp, then it would have been really bad. But good job. So you're at 33 points.
Yes.
Got to get me to 50.
Almost there.
All
That's
right.
where we suck.
Yeah, right.
New round. Are you ready?
Yep.
Expertise.
World of Warcraft.
Can you see my screen?
I can't.
Oh, that's right. 'cause
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
My
All
least
right.
favorite stat. in
I
World
know.
of
Everyone
Warcraft.
hates expertise. It's terrible.
Yes.
Stupid. So good job, World of Warcraft.
Is it a 1, 2, and 3?
Look
One
at
for
us.
one?
You've all earned your
Keep.
gold here.
Yeah,
That's
there
good.
we go.
We
We
have
all
the
get to-
answers behind this pack.
Yeah, we all get to keep our jobs.
So it would have been so expertise was the first clue, then
Uh-huh.
gold,
Mm-hmm.
raid,
Mm-hmm.
zeppelins,
Mm-hmm.
MMORPG.
Yeah, it's already.
Yes.
Yeah. I think we would have got by gold.
I started playing. Oh, no, we'll talk about that later.
All right, next clue. This one's kind of tough.
Oh,
So put your thinking caps on. I hope you all played it. Otherwise, it could be difficult.
Mhm.
First clue 4,000 years.
4,000 years.
4,000
that's one of the
years.
narrative points in there.
I'm going to
Yeah,
go
Final Fantasy?
Fable.
No. That is a good guess, though.
Thanks.
4,000 years.
I think the second one took place like 1,000 years
Games
after the
exist back
first one. But I don't know. I'm a little fuzzy on my Fable lore.
I gave my question.
4,000.
The Old Republic or Knights of the Old Republic?
You're correct.
Whoa!
Oh my god, you got me to 50.
Yeah.
That's 53 points.
David for the win.
Yeah, that's great. It takes place 4,000 years before, at the time
Battle of Yavin,
where we
right?
were. Yeah.
Here I am.
Um,
Game
BBY,
existed
yeah.
4,000 years ago.
100%. Yeah. The next clues would have been choice, Taurus,
Taurus.
swoop bike,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Taurus would have given
and
it
then
away.
Star Force.
So
They're supposed to get
entirely too-
easier.
No, I know. That's what I'm just letting you know when I would have gotten.
Oh,
it.
okay.
Did we get before chat?
We did.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. Yeah,
Let's
Do
give
you
them
want to
time.
keep playing? I have 2 more to do.
of
if you
course.
guys
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
Let's
Sure.
do 2
it
more.
for
So
maybe
we
one
were
for
we were
Bryce.
workshopping this. I was workshopping this, and I figured if it was just one person, 50 would have been the number to try and get to. But since there were 3 of you, I was workshopping the idea of 65 points.
Okay.
We'll say that you guys have won, but just for going in the future, if we
Right.
continue to play this game, because I think it's pretty fun, we
Mhm.
might set it at 65.
And what are we
Okay.
at now? Like 63?
You're at 53.
Okay.
Oh, with 2 questions left.
Yes,
We can do this.
All right.
but you one of the questions we gave away to the audience to let do. I think.
So we would have been at 63, but
Okay.
Clark said.
Well, I mean,
we
it was
could
like
give
it was the yeah. You would have been
Sensor.
at 63, yeah, because it was the test one with
Gotcha.
Halo.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Do you want to? So we have 2 more. Which one do you want to give the arcade machine away for?
I would say not second one.
Okay.
We'll do the second one
So this one's
Cool.
still just for fun, guys.
Yeah.
Gals.
Mhm.
because the next one's tricky.
All right.
All right, this one is kind of hard though.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
All right, first clue is blood. Blood.
Mortal Kombat.
No, but that's a really good guess.
That's a really good guess.
That's a decent answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer.
Blood.
Blood.
It's like a liquid comes out of your body.
The stuff that for some reason when you
everyone
have
in
it in
video
front of
games.
you lick yourself. I don't know. I don't know who started that trend, but it's weird. Why do people put like their finger in their mouth after they cut
I don't
themselves?
know. Whatever they'll do.
It's gross.
Chat definitely knows you. They're all like Demon Dark Souls, Dark Souls. Every one has been Dark Souls,
Dark Souls.
I know your body.
My guess will be Dark Souls.
No.
Okay.
Oh man,
was wrong.
I saw one with chat where someone said that I was gonna go with Bloodborne.
That's a really good guess.
Okay.
But it is not right.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
man.
like 5 Bloodborns, a couple
There's more blood in it.
Legacy of Kane's, Castlevania.
I thought Legacy came, but I'm like, I don't know if he.
I'm a lot more simpler if it has
Next.
the title.
Next up.
You gotta share this.
Leviathan. Leviathan.
Sounds like a Final Fantasy summons.
Leviathan.
Yeah, he's a water guy.
Was there a Leviathan in God of War at any point?
I don't.
Is that one of the
think
major
so.
things you kill at some point?
Sounds like the name of a weapon he would use.
Or kill it and take its body and make the weapon?
There is a Leviathan summons in Final Fantasy.
Yeah, but
I don't know where that
but
goes
then
with blood.
Yeah.
Well, it's after you beat them and then they all die.
You only get one answer now.
Oh no.
All right, we already said Blood Rain. People are asking.
I did not use the title as one of the clues.
Some people are saying God of War.
God of War might be a good choice.
I think it's God of War has blood, and I assume a Leviathan at some point.
I bet one of the weapons is Leviathan.
He's
All right.
got to. That sounds too cool to not have been something you killed or used to kill others.
It's a really good movie with Peter Weller.
There you
All
go.
right,
If you
we-
really
we
think it's a
got-
good movie, it must be.
Same years
We got a couple God of Wars. Got a Gears of War. We got a GOW, which could be either.
yeah, that's true.
That's the safe answer.
Yeah, can we go GOW?
That's a yes.
Yeah. that is-
GOW.
Well, which GOW?
Yes.
I need you to specify.
All right.
What's going on?
God of War.
God of War is correct.
Alright.
It is the Leviathan axe. You were thinking of the
Oh.
world serpent, and
Oh, yeah.
that is actually the final clue. It was blood, Leviathan, Loki, then boy. But I wouldn't. I wouldn't have said it that way. I would have said boy, and then world serpent. So you got it at 5. So that puts you at 58.
So we have to
5
get.
more.
So we have
We have
to get 10 on this one to win.
Yeah, but remember, you would have had the Halo one as well. You still would have had 2 more left had we not exhausted that first example.
All right.
So I think 65 might be doable, but
All right.
whatever. We'll keep it at 50. If you guys end up killing it, then that's fine.
So
But
the
this
first
just
one
had
in
a hot
chat's gonna win
streak.
this.
Yeah.
Yes.
First one in chat with the right answer is going to win this cool Pac-Man arcade nanoblocks. It's easily one of my favorite nanoblocks. It's got the cool marquees. You've got a little bitty joystick. So, and I bet it would scale pretty good with some like 3 3/4 inch figure or something.
Nice.
Oh, maybe.
Good luck,
I think it's
chat.
like 2.5. I don't know. I don't remember how tall it is.
Oh, okay.
The good thing about blocks that you can modify them.
Yeah, but on a riser like Arcade 1-Up does.
It is 2.43 inches tall.
All right, maybe small, slightly smaller than 3
160 pieces. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, first one in chat to give us the answer.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. First clue is puzzles. Puzzles.
Tetris.
No.
Hmm.
We should have the Tetris music playing because that stresses me out. That music.
As it gets like high, it's like
Yeah. You're like, whoa, calm down.
puzzles.
Boss music's always
Like the
stressful.
bar in How I Met Your Mother. You name it puzzles because everyone asks, why is it called puzzles?
Hmm.
That's the puzzle.
Almost.
Hmm.
First thing comes to your mind. Just say it.
Zelda.
I mean, there's been like 30 Zelda games.
I know. I'm being safe by saying just yeah.
You gotta go.
Yeah, it's the
I mean,
GW.
It's up to you. If you just want to say The Legend of Zelda, that can be your answer.
I'll
That
go
is
with,
a game in the franchise.
I'll go with Ocarina of Time.
Son of a gun. Yes,
get it?
that is right.
Boom!
If you weren't gonna
So,
do that, I was
68.
gonna go.
30 points.
All right.
That's so funny. I was like, we should do it on the second to last should be the one for the prize in case we get this one and one because no one guessed it before we did.
Oh man, we can do that then. Whoever got God of War on the last one. The next
Dang it, David.
the next clue. No, that's funny though. But the next clue would have been up, left, right. Like
Yeah.
Epona song, yeah. Up,
you-
left, right.
If that wasn't it, I was gonna guess like Wind Waker. Just for it.
Or does it just mean that the David wins?
Oh,
Hey, I'm cool with that. You just, I'm right
Then it-
here.
Then it was Seven
See?
Sages was clue 3.
Mm.
Skulltula would have been clue 4.
I'm sorry, what
And
was clue 2? I missed it. I apologize.
clue 2 was up, left, right.
Oh, okay.
Epona song.
Mhm.
Up, left, right.
Hence the reason you were singing in the 2 seconds.
Yes.
So while you get that arcade, we're gonna walk away with our PS5s. Now.
And then the last clue was Epona. Oh.
Nice.
But there
Sorry,
you go.
guys.
Got to get me to 50. That's the game. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
That was fun.
Can't believe like David got that one. Like
6-8,
you had
huh?
to bank on one of those
68
Legends
points.
of the game.
Honestly, 68 points with one to
Free?
spare. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
See?
I think it's doable. But it doesn't have the same ring to gotta get me to 50. So
Also,
But does
Cat
it-
was amazing.
Oh my god!
Ah!
Wacky
Yeah.
waving inflatable.
Why is
on
our
there.
background all out of focus?
But there you go. That's my game.
That was a fun
was fun,
game.
yeah.
I feel accomplished. I built a ghost. I made a game. You guys won.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I never want you to lose the game. I always want you to win. And I'm always, luckily, I haven't been the bad guy quite yet.
Yes.
All right, real quick before we go, I just want to Penny of Sven. Sorry, I butchered your name.
What?
He saw a question. Hope it's not a repeat. A couple streams ago, you mentioned that there might be new event exclusives for New York Comic Con. Are they going to be Dragon Ball figures? You will have to wait. They have not. We are not announcing that information yet. But there will be New York Comic Con exclusives. Just stay tuned. Well, I'm sure we'll have a whole stream about it.
Yeah.
So who won that last one?
We didn't have a winner, so
I win.
Well, I mean, who was the first person that said
God of War.
God of War?
it was
pretty good.
Chris. He won something already.
Oh,
The second one.
dang it, Chris. Who's the next one?
Give it to David. Do it.
I see a Wyatt.
Let's see. Oops,
think it was
I
Wyatt.
went way too far. I went way too many
I believe it
questions
was
back. Was it Wyatt?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it. All right, Wyatt.
Woo!
Wyatt Earp.
Great job, Wyatt. Just go ahead and message us on Instagram with your address and your name, assuming that it is not Wyatt, just nothing else. And we'll put it in the mail for you. And you can share on social media your good fortune and how excited you are to receive it. And we'll share that. So
Cool. Did we give everything away?
we did. Yeah, we gave away all three nanoblocks.
Cool.
Can I have this?
No, that's Stephanie's.
Oh.
She built that one.
Yeah, that
I
actually
meant to
belongs-
bring mine, but I forgot it. I had gotten
ask
the
her.
entry grade
Can I have the
Pac-Man
box?
ages ago. No, it's got
Dang
stuff
it.
in it.
You
You
go.
did really well. I will give you like a round of applause
Thank you. I appreciate
for
that.
doing that. I cannot believe you got what
Yes.
was it? You got like Halo, and then what was it? What else
Ocarina
you
of
got?
Time, and then
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Hey, Jorge, why not expand shipments to Mexico? We would love to. There are distributors in Mexico, like Tamashii
Yeah.
Nations has Tamashii Mexico. So there is currently distributors in Mexico right now that distribute Bandai products. It's the same thing we have with our anytime anyone asks about Canada. Even though we are best buds and we share a border and we love each other, it is still an entirely different country with taxes, import fees, customs, all of
There
that.
are rules.
So I mean, at this point, if we were to ship you something, you would pay $50 for the figure and pay like $40 to ship it, and that's not acceptable for us because we value our customers and don't want to do that to you guys. So we're always looking for options for both Canada and Mexico. But Mexico, you're pretty good off because I know that you do have Tamashii Mexico. Carlos down there is a great dude, and he loves doing what he does. And I don't know who distributes Hobby down there, but there's probably somebody. Hopefully,
somebody, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah, there are rules. We all have our own territories. We cannot just haphazardly cross.
Game of risk.
Yeah.
but yeah, Jorge, we would love to distribute to Mexico and Canada and pretty much everywhere in the world. But right now we're only able to do the United States, Los Estados Unidos. So hopefully in the future. But great question. We are glad that you're watching, even from down under. But not shrimp on the bobby.
Wrong. Okay.
Wrong down
He's
under.
from, yeah.
Well, awesome. Well, thanks everyone for joining us for another Bluefin Hangout. Make sure to join us next week at noon PDT for another Bluefin Hangout. It is sure to be a banger. Jobin Blue wasn't here today. We missed Jobin.
Oh man.
He doesn't like Pac-Man. Let the record show that Jobin doesn't like Pac-Man.
So hopefully Jobin Blue will be back next week, and all of you guys will return for some more fun, some more games, and hopefully some more giveaways. So everyone have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe. Do what you got to do, and make sure you do not back into your parking spot. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Thank you so much.
The Polands.